At first, it was just a normal Minecraft experience with your best friends, but slowly, as they keep playing together, each day becomes a realization that your best friends are hiding something. Something you never thought would be the case. Them joining a cult. And it all starts with the first episode, Old File. It starts off with a regular Minecraft screen. He goes to join his own world that he created, and spawns on a beach with just a chicken. Nothing unusual yet, but this world feels so empty. He continues breaking the tree, trying to get some wood. Still, this kinda gets an eerie vibe, even though nothing is happening. He looks over the ocean, wondering, and it skips to footage of him building a house. He plants a couple saplings and decides to go on a walk, but unfortunately we don't get to see much else as the video ends. The description reads, a little corrupted file, and a Caesar cipher that equals, what do we see? The next episode is titled Cave 1. He opens his video to him still building his base and doing his normal Minecraft things. But the thing is, most of this video is pretty just boring until we get to the end, where he goes to explore in a cave and his frames just start freezing until we see something in the bottom right. Which appears to be a Caesar cipher with Minecraft footstep sounds behind it. The Caesar cipher translates to, you should have listened. This goes to the next video, called Glitch. This video looks different, as it actually looks normal this time, compared to the other videos. But this video is far from normal because in about 10 more seconds, this happens. His screen goes back to the glitch that was before. It's like everywhere it goes, it's following him. Everywhere. He can't escape. He starts blocking it off with dirt in a rush situation like someone is going to hunt for him. And the video ends. He's outside, walking around his base. He sees animals and he decides to try and kill some. After killing a bunch more animals, he then returns to his base. He crafts some items and grabs some food, and then he goes on his way to explore again. It's very dark and he can't see, just a puddle of water. He jumps down and starts heading away from his base. He sees torches of light over here, so he starts heading towards it. But soon, he'll realize something isn't right. This leads us to the next video called Strange Crash, where he's literally doing the same thing, killing animals. It's like this cult doesn't want animals to be killed. Maybe people instead. But as we continue to go on, most of the video is pretty normal until it gets to the end where this happens. His game just crashes out of nowhere and he couldn't get back to his world. It then falls to this weirdly titled video that has two things to decode in the description. The first one translates to Hero Brian, I think? I don't know, it's not really showing a clear thing, I've really tried, but this is the best we're gonna get. And the second code translates to the answer lies in the sky. The video starts with him drowning in the ocean, seems to be looking at the sky, hence the text we just decoded, the answer lies in the sky. It seems like this is some sky cult that is controlling him. He seems to get out though eventually and wanders around in another new world. He stares at this cow and randomly decides to punch it. I don't know what this guy's obsession is with killing animals, but this sky cult is not liking it. Because soon enough, text will start popping up on his screen saying you killed it for what? And then the video ends with him getting controlled by the sky and the word saying die. The next video is kinda weird and hard to explain. The title and the description translate to eventually someone will figure it all out. Meanwhile, the video is just kinda disturbing with this glitchy noise the whole way through, and I'm talking doesn't stop. His screen starts glitching and multiplying crosshairs. He can't handle it. The sky just keeps glitching him out, and eventually the video just cuts. This video is the last one we see in this version for a bit, and it's titled "My House is Gone." It starts out with text on the screen saying, "What happened to my house?" I guess in his world, his house is gone, and if you remember from last episode, yes, he had a house and a bridge here, and they're all gone. I guess this is just punishment for not listening to the cult and killing the animals, and well, they just decided to take his whole base. He tries disconnecting and reconnecting his world, seeing if it's just a glitch, but yes, his house is actually gone. And not just the one world, all his worlds have missing bases. He really is stuck in a cult. But this is where he tries something new. He tries to make a multiplayer server with his friends. But this isn't even the original channel that these videos started from. It's on a channel called James48, which has a link. And let's just say these videos are different to what we've seen. It reveals more of what's going on. The first video is titled "New Version, New World." Hey, so what do we build, guys? George had a good idea. He said a castle, so maybe that? Okay. Well, maybe. I'm not the best at building. Why don't you say your idea, Andrew? I don't know, maybe something dark and evil like a mansion, you know? Scary. I like the sound of that. They all of a sudden pause, and as you can see in the game chat, they're all named player, so their names are hidden. We don't know who's who. Hey James, we are gonna go get some materials for the base. I guess you can go mining or something. Alright, sure, I guess. James splits up from the two, and as he's walking, he finds something weird. It's a bunch of redstone torches, but also with signs, and randomly placed in the middle of nowhere. If we get a closer look, the signs say, "Join us," and 48, which matter of fact, that's James' last number. He looks around in confusion, but then he sees a sign saying, "We need you." The cult has reached his older version too, not just the alpha. The video ends with James typing to the guys, saying, guys, I found something." It only gets progressively worse as this one shows more of the truth. It continues from the end of the last video, with James saying, "I just saw signs, join us, I swear, show me," that's what they said. James tries to gather up the squad, telling them to follow him, as he wants to lead them to the thing he discovered. Eventually they follow James, and as you can see in the distance is the redstone torches, but then the screen just cuts, showing a 0.1 second time of text saying help. The other players are so confused, saying they don't know what you're talking about. James says to trust me and to keep following him. Eventually he makes it to the destination and shows the other players. But randomly when he departed to his friends, the sign changed to "By James." That wasn't there before. And this is where James figures out the real truth. His friends were the ones behind the cult the entire time, saying it's too late and now they have to do something about it. They start chasing James, and James tries to run away, but he only has limited hunger and not much health. And eventually the video cuts with James just about to die. The next video really shows the cult. It seems like James is stuck. He can't move his character, and nor can they see his chat messages. They decide to leave James alone, trapped in this redstone looking box. James is still confused as he can't control his character, but after a while, James was able to move his character again, freely, somehow, but unfortunately, he's trapped.
Wait, I can now? Okay.
This transitions to the last video of the Games 48 channel. It's the next day and he's still walking around in this cult-looking chamber, but then he notices a chest. It contained 2 items, a compass and a book and quill. He opens it and starts reading it thoroughly.
Hey, it's your really old friend Matt. I was once trapped in this room with you, but they took me. Unfortunately, if you're reading this, I'm dead. But I just wanted to write this because it's a way for you to get out. Use the compass in the chest and follow the red line where it's pointing. You should be able to escape as I dug a hole there. Good luck.
James closes the book and follows exactly what Matt said. He uses the compass and he tries to point where it is, but there's no hole there until he glitches and a hole appears. He's able to get out and escape.
You know what? I'ma just go back to my old version. These worlds are weird.
We are back to the old alpha version, and this video is called Sky. It's awfully more darker than usual, and the sky looks like it's getting darker. The thing is though, is that for most of this video, it's pretty normal apart from the fact that he looks up the sky a few times. But near the end, this happens. And the video cuts. This is the last video you'll see on the Alpha channel. He looks at the sky and the moon, and it's menacing. It knows it's alive, and even the player knows it's doomed, but he isn't prepared for what's gonna happen. He starts fighting with a spider and unfortunately dies. Though it happens again, and he swiftly clicks the title menu button going back to the menu. He clicks his world again, loads in, and he's dying almost immediately. Though he manages to get out and escape from the spider, but that doesn't matter because soon enough, but apparently there's still this to go. This is actually the last scene that appears, and it's just a slowed down version of Minecraft sounds, is what we thought. You guys let me know in the comments what you think this is. The full videos will be in the description if you want to check it out.